This is a 3-minute checklist to figure out whether you need an online configurator for premium auto structures. Intro. Hello there, my name is Tom Janssens. I'm the owner of virtualsalesUp.com. VirtualsalesUp.com helps marketeers of premium auto structures to activate and qualify leads via online 3D configurators. In this video, I will go over a 3-minute checklist to figure out whether you need our online 3D configurators or not. So the first item is actually, are you selling the right product? We sell premium auto structures only, configurators for that. The auto structures we sell need to be highly parametric. Things like sunrooms, sheds, patios, things like that. And also have a high maturity. So this implies they need to be using similar components like Lego bricks. Why is that? Well, our whole process is optimized for premium auto structures. Sounds strange? Let me show you. So what you see here is one of the configurators from our clients that is currently still in development. You see they have several models. They can go over these. You can actually change things like the width and the height, adjust things, put a wall in the back. It's further on. You see that it's highly variable. So in this model, for example, you can drag some windows. So it's basically, it has lots of options. What you see here on top is a sheet that we share with our customer. This sheet allows you to configure everything and try out things yourself. Let's say, for example, okay, let's take an obvious example. Let's say, okay, my support beam here is rather small. So for this model, for example, for the first one, and you say, I want to make it a little bit larger. So let's say this is now 16 centimeters. Let's say we want to make it 64 centimeters. What will happen now is in the background this will update, and because this is a special link that our customer uses, when he refreshes after a few minutes, you will see that this beam will now be 64 wide. This is not the only thing that you can change. You can also change other things like translations. So let's say, for example, that you would like to change this text. What you can do is you can actually say, okay, let me type this. This is really small, but let me change it. Let me say, hi Tom, welcome to our online 3D configurator. This sheet is actually the basis of the things we use to work with the clients. So what will happen is you have this sheet, you have access to it, you can also see all the tasks that are in progress, and it will allow you to adjust things yourself, like the texts, like the basic dimensions, like things like, okay, which type of roof are you using, what are the maximum span, all these kind of things. You typically listen to your requirements and we build this custom for you. Another thing that might be interesting for you is that we also have a special way of doing development. We work in sprints, so sprints contain a fixed amount of, it's fixed price, and they contain a fixed amount of development hours, but they contain an unlimited amount of alignment and on stitching together to figure out what your requirements are. Because we're so highly specialized in these online 3D configurators for premium auto structures, building the actual thing, there's a lot less work for us than actually gathering all the requirements. Okay, let me quickly show you the update just to make sure before I forget. So if we reload the page, you will see, give me 1 second, it's loading. This beam is now 64 units wide, and I probably forgot to change to a different kind of language, which is probably why you don't see the Tom showing up here. Let me try reloading again. I can try it and see whether the text now comes up. Yeah, now it says hi Tom. So this was just one simple thing. The first single question is, are you selling the right product? Because then we can help you in a very efficient and time and money good way to help you with your money. So the second question is actually, do you sell enough? Typically we are looking for companies that have at least 10 employees or 1 million turnover. This is easy to calculate because we have an ROI sheet, or we can do this exercise together with you. Okay, how many units are you selling? What's the average price? How much does your acquisition cost? So you also need to have a certain amount of visitors on your website, things like that. And we can basically figure out, okay, it will take this long for you to earn your money back. Last but not least, are you looking for a full service or a platform? Because we do everything. We do the hosting, we monitor the security, we monitor conversions, we validate your sheet changes that I showed earlier and we upload them. We update UX to the latest trends, like things like AR, VR, anything, you name it, and we do it for you. So basically we offer a full service. We don't expose our platform to you. You only get a URL from us, so you can integrate with everything, but we do everything for you. We do the small updates are included in the service, everything else. So that's really important. If you're only looking for a platform and you want to allocate a person for you to do it, which also implies that he has to know how to do it and remind how to do it. And if he leaves, you have to find someone else to educate it. We do all these things for you. So that's an important aspect to consider. Let me quickly go over the three items that I mentioned. So do you need a configurator from us? First of all, you need to sell the right product. So highly mature, highly parametric premium outer structures. You need to have a high enough turnover volume, so at least 10 people need to work at your company, have a 1 million turnover at least. We go of course all the way up, but you can see that. And last but not least, you need to be looking for a service instead of a platform to just run your configurators. So that's it. My name is Tom Janssens. I'm the owner of virtualsaleslab.com. If you need anything or you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email is tom@virtualsaleslab.com. Thank you. Bye bye.